In today's video, we're going to talk about how to work with colors in Selenium Python. So, what we may need to test, sometimes we might need to test like these different web elements and then make sure that there's certain colors. And so how can we do this? Well, we can import the class color in Selenium Python using this command right here. And then we can also define the colors that we're looking at. Now, there's two ways to define a color. The first one is using the hex string right here. And then the second one is using RGB colors. So this is the combination of red, green, blue. And for both of these, there's online tools that you can use to select the specific color that you want to use. And you can copy that over and put it into your own code. To get a color element from a website, what you can do is you can, for example, use what I have right here. First, you find the element by its name or value. And then what you do is you grab color from string, and then you grab it from that element. And then you find the CSS property background color. And then what you can do is you can assert whether this color is the same as the color that you're looking at from earlier to see what you have. So now in this part of the video, I'm going to show you how we can do this in your own code and your own project. So right here, I have a project that I've done from before, from the previous videos opened up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a new Python script that's independent from everything else. I'm just going to put it all here just for the sake of these videos so that we can access it easier. But I'm going to create a new script, and this one's going to be called test underscore Selenium underscore color. And once I've created this, I'm going to start by doing a few things, importing the different packages that we'll be using. And so I'm going to start and I'm going to import these ones. I'm importing WebDriver, I'm importing PyTest, I'm importing select, action chains, WebDriver wait, time, but most importantly, I'm importing color. So this one is what we need, and this is what I showed you earlier in the slideshow. We need color. So once we've done that, I'm going to specify a few things. So the first thing I'm going to specify is I'm going to specify some colors. So I'm going to specify that blue, the color blue, is actually this RGB value, and the color red is this RGB value, and deep red is this value, yellow is just yellow, and black is this RGB value. And so now I have these properties for these different colors that I can compare with later on in my test. So I'm going to show you 3 different tests, but before that, let me create a WebDriver for PyTest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by with a tag. It's going to be PyTest.fixture, and I'm going to create a function called edge, which allows us to pass the edge WebDriver into our functions later when we're testing. And so to do that, in here, I'm just going to keep it the same as always. So I'm just going to paste this over. We're basically going to initialize a WebDriver for edge. We're going to maximize window, and we're going to yield the driver. So very simple, nothing different. Next, let's create our first testing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to define this first test, 1, and this is going to be booking color. And I'll show you what we're doing for this one. First, what we're going to do is we're going to use these commands right here, edge get, to go to this URL. So I'm going to show you what this URL looks like. So this is the URL that we're visiting. And now I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So once we get to this URL, next thing we're going to do is we're going to sleep for 3 seconds, make sure everything loads, and then we're going to find a few elements. So I'm going to go ahead and paste those elements, and I'll show you what elements we're looking at. So we're looking at the button for booking, and this is the booking button, and we're going to grab its color. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to see if the color is blue or not. So I'm going to go ahead and come here, and I'm going to validate whether the color is blue. So I'm going to see if this is equal to each other. If it is, then we'll print it, and then we'll click it. If it's not, then we will just say that it's not. We'll say what color it is. And then after that, let's sleep for 3 seconds. And so if I was to show you on the website, we're looking at whether like this booking is blue, right? This button is blue. So after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find some other elements on the website, and we're gonna see if those elements are also of the proper color. So since this color is blue, what's gonna happen is we're actually gonna click this, and then we're gonna have this right here. And so what we're going to do after we get to this form is we're going to fill out the form partially. So I'm going to fill out the form using these commands. So I'm going to find the element for customer, and I'm going to send John Smith an email. I'm going to send this email. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a create button. So I'm going to show you. So we're going to find this create button right here. And then we're going to find the color of that create button. And then if the color is blue, so for example, again, we're going to assert if the color is blue, then we'll click it. If it's not, then we'll just print what color it is. And again, since it's blue, what will happen is we'll actually have this filled out and this filled out. And then when we click it, it'll actually give us some red fields down here. And so what we're going to do with that is we're actually going to sleep for 3 seconds. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find each of these errors. I'll just copy over because it's just really redundant. But we'll sleep for 3 seconds right here. And then we'll find the errors. So right here, we're phone error, date error, start time error, and end time error because we didn't fill it out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to assert and make sure that these colors are red. So right here, so we're asserting to make sure the color is red. And right here, we just find the element and then finding the value of it, so color. So let me run this really for you. Drag it over. So it asserts that this is blue, so it clicks it. It's going to enter some things into the field. It's going to see that these are red, these error messages are red, and basically it'll show us that, yeah, so that's what it does. It shows us the color is blue, and then the assertions are true. Nothing went wrong. So that's basically testing those different features. We're going to show you another example. Let's show you another example. This one we're going to call test 2. And this one we're going to call it picture underscore color. We're going to pass edge into it again, so the driver. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to this website. This time we're going to go to the home page, right? So let me go to the home page right here. So this is the home page. And what we're going to do is we're going to specify the picture as right here. So we're going to claim the picture. And we're going to say that the picture is this element right here. It's the image. And we're going to find the color of the picture. And we're going to print the color of the picture. And we're going to assert whether the color of the picture is black. So we'll see if the color of the picture is black. And then after that, what we'll do is we'll grab the background color as well. So we'll grab the background color. So color from string, picture of value. We're going to grab the background color instead, and then we're going to print the color of the background. And so let me show you what I exactly mean. So this is the color of the picture, and then basically we're going to grab whatever is behind this picture, the color. So I'm going to go ahead and run this and show you how it works. So it says something failed. So let me see what is the issue. Picture color underscore color. Oh, right here. So just erase that. So it's caused by some indentation errors. So let me just do this. Okay, there we go. And let's try running again. So I'll drag the window over, I'll maximize it. So we're on the home page. And then now it's just doing a bunch of different assertions. So there's not much to look at, but yeah. So basically it asserted, yes, the color of that specific spot of that picture is black, and the background color, this is what the background color is right here. So it's 000, and this is the color of the picture, which is black. So that's our second test. Let's go ahead and look at a third test, a third possibility. So this time I'm going to define another one. It's going to be called test 3, and it's going to be delete golf score color, pass an edge again. And this time we're going to go to the golf website again. And after we go to the golf website, we're going to log in. So let me show you what it looks like on the golf website. So I'll put a dash golf, and then we're going to click login right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for buttons on the login. So we're going to search for various buttons on the login. So right here, and we're going to search for the login button, and then we're going to click it. So that's what we did. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find some elements. And then what we're going to do is we're going to log in, right? So we're going to find the username, input email part, the input password, and the login button. And then we're going to enter this information and log in. And after we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to sleep. After we log in, we'll sleep for 3 seconds, and then we'll be back at this website. So we're going to go back to the website. And then what we're going to do is we're going to search for a golf course. So what we're going to, I'll show you what I mean by that. We're going to find text search, which is a search string spot, and then the button search button. And then we're going to search for this golf course. And then once we find the golf course, we're going to find the button delete right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click the delete button. We're going to sleep for 3 seconds. So we're going to click the delete button, wait for 3 seconds. And then what we're going to do is we're going to see, okay, so this is the button for deleting. So that's the delete link going to another page, and this is the button for deleting. And we're going to see if that button is actually deep red. And we're going to assert that if it is deep red, then what we're going to do is we're going to say, the button color is this color, and then we're going to click it, and then we're going to wait for 3 seconds, and we'll see what happens. I'll show you what this looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and run this. Drag this over. So we basically log in first. So we enter our login information. We go to the website that we were previously at, so the golf course website. We're going to search up for the golf course that we're looking for. We're going to click this blue link right here. That says delete. And then we're going to find that this red button. We're going to see if it's red or not. And if it is red, we're going to click delete. And now the golf course has been deleted. And we see that, for example, in our output, it says everything's passed. And then we also found that the delete button is this color, which is deep red, what we stated as deep red earlier. And yeah, so this is the third example. And so I went through 3 examples today of how you can assert different color properties on your web elements. This can be useful for specific scenarios that you're looking at, and I hope this video gave you a good overview of what you can do with it. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to seeing you next time.